Everyone, are easy here.
Hey everyone, it's Naj, and today we're here with another All American Homecoming podcast. This is episode 3, and it's the main focus, which is on the finale and also, I guess, the whole season.
Yeah.
Uh, how you feel? I know I've been waiting for you to finish the last two finales, so I already was annoyed and angry with both finales, so I was just waiting for you to catch up. Um,
Yeah.
Based on your
Nah.
reaction, it seems like we're in the same boat right now, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
well, since you're current on it, I feel like who should we? So we're gonna start off All American first, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what storyline you want to start on first?
It's Olivia, yo. I'm so heated at the whole storyline,
Yo,
bruh.
no, yeah, it's something that I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand how this is their first year, and it's like she don't go to college. We
Yeah.
haven't seen her in classes. We're seeing her take these big articles within her first semester, and I'm just like, why is she the only one doing this big article?
Yeah, we haven't seen her in class at all. She's only been at
And
the article place.
we
We seen
haven't
Spencer in class though. We seen
yeah,
him.
but once again, we haven't even do we even know what their majors are? Like, we just know they're in
No.
college. Like, we don't know their major. We haven't seen them really in class. I'm like, oh,
Or
homecoming.
Olivia's major has to be journalism or something like that,
Yeah,
But Spencer, I don't think so.
I don't know his major. I don't know Jordan's major.
Yeah.
I'm so all over the place. Like, even though we're talking about Bolivia, I'm just like, how did we have to see Spencer grind his hardest to get on the team? Gets one flick of the wrist luck, and he's just ready to be a QB. We haven't seen him bust his ass.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I don't know. I don't understand how, yes, there's a lot of colleges. It would have been such an amazing overlap if she did the college shit about coaches, letting kids slide, using Bridgerton since Bridgerton. What is this? Bringston. I keep calling it. Since Bringston is dealing with that right now, no. Let's pick the college where my boyfriend and brother is going to, and they just got up to the team. Let's do that one. Let's not do the one that just got the current cheating scandal. Let's do the one that can literally jeopardize my love of my life and my brother's career. Yeah. And then also, to make it better, they fucking tried. They want me to believe that Wade, who lost everything because of her, is going to say, I got nothing to lose. Let me go ahead and take down this coach.
Yeah, nah, they really. I don't understand it because, I don't understand why she cares so much about Wade. You got all right. He's off the team already. Just stop there. And obviously, that already messed up her and Spencer's relationship.
It was like the further she got into realizing how corrupted the college were, she just switched her plots. It was like, let's focus on Wade. Let's focus on the college, the football team. Now let's focus on the coach. It's like she switches every time one of them is done. And I'm just like, how is she able to do this research, but we don't see her in class?
Yeah, and
we haven't seen them talk about final exams. We only see them struggling with the hobbies of journalism and football. I know that you got work. I don't see them study, which is why it's so weird, because All American Homecoming, you see them in class every fucking day.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Even if they mention an assignment, when they have to work as a team project, something.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're just showing. It's just like All American, the previous 4 seasons, but college. That's it. But with no college. It's just college is more of a set, so we don't have to have them in the high school. I Bolivia. I feel like they're gonna work out fine. We obviously know that.
I feel like they could break up though, at the beginning of the season.
But that's so dumb because
it is.
No, because that's just lazy writing. Olivia would never not talk to Spencer, and they talk about everything.
Yeah.
So it's so weird for her to think that she couldn't trust him, and then for them to try to have it make it seem like Spencer wouldn't trust her, and then have it be to where they can't make a relationship work after he just said, "Go ahead, fuck the team. As long as you're doing what you want, I'll support you." That's no words. We watched them spend 3 seasons as a slow burn, and then we can't even get one full season of them to fucking together. He arguing over, oh well, I didn't know you like jazz. oh well, my
Yeah.
journalism buddies know more about you than me. Like these dumb ass things. Most of the time they were good because like obviously it's realistic for them to grow apart to some degree.
Yeah.
But like this fucking article, and then I'm supposed to sit here and believe that she's pushing herself away from Spencer, but works with Wade, who can literally like try to do anything to sabotage her.
Yeah. And then I was like, after the episode, I was just like, I saw some people on Twitter saying, "Yo, what if Olivia and Wade get together?" That would
What?
be
No,
that would be the craziest and like
just
worst thing ever.
he would just be putting shit together at this point. Like Wade, she just ruined his head. Like she's ruined his whole like football career.
Yeah, and that would be kind of crazy. That would be the craziest thing ever.
No, but like no, it would never happen because that's why she loves him.
Yeah.
And it's like yes, but why? I feel like they're just gonna do this and then like what did they do? They're gonna do a time jump, like.
Yeah, I think they definitely will do a
Oh
time
my
jump.
god!
Like not probably like a few weeks, maybe a few months, maybe.
Yeah,
Like
because I know that All American Homecoming, they're on. They done the school year, right? Because they came back.
kinda because
I think they done. I think they on winter break because
yeah, they're on something. There's something because remember the school like got saved, so I don't know what's the whole like what time of the school.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's they just finished their fall semester because Cam he got like a week or he got a couple weeks to pay for his spring semester. So yeah, it's gonna be spicy for him.
Yeah, but Spolivia, I don't know because
I don't know. Like I have faith in them because
song.
I love them and I know they're in game, but I just cannot believe that like for them to end them off like that, like that's so dumb. That was so lazy.
I'm just mad like what Olivia's doing. Like yeah, I'm just like annoyed.
Like, we've seen them this whole season go through like little disagreements and they all talk to each other and then it was fine, which is okay. But the fact is that there were so many of them within like the last 6 episodes that I was like something had to come at this fucking finale. Like there was like a few like I feel like we're like an awkwardness at the date. There was the when Spencer came to the work team and they all ate and he felt excluded out. Yeah. And then there was when he realized that she looked like like 2 things or something like that. But when Olivia was talking about something, y'all been like they've been having disagreements. I'm like, I only disagree like 2 times, 3 times at max. What are you talking about disagreeing all the time?
You see our boy Spencer's face though when she kept saying like at the end, like she was like it should be this hard and stuff like that.
Okay, so you know how like he always they touch each other as like a communication thing, and when he tried to touch her, she moved back, and you saw how offended he looked.
Yeah, like
that was like no. First of all, this only thing I gotta say is, they ate like the actors ate that scene up. It good like that. It was like the most powerful scene of that whole episode. Not gonna lie to you, kid you not.
Yeah, they really.
But like, I just cannot believe that they're just gonna do this to Bolivia after we waited so long for them to happen. Like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, I don't know what they're like. I'm just annoyed, like that. Like,
that makes sense. Like, if I'm supposed to sit here and believe that she's going to work with Wade and then get so consumed, it's like she's losing her passion for writing. It's like she wants to prove that she's so good to these the higher ups in the journalism thing that she's putting on so much baggage. It's like she's not like it's not like can actually come smoothly to her. It's become like a job, like stressful. I feel like she's kind of like losing the balance of enjoying this and also enjoying your relationship because it's taking up like she couldn't enjoy herself at the party because she had to write an article. She had to write an article for somebody to steal. It's like she had like the people around her is like just consuming her with this writing shit. And I'm just like, there's no way she's supposed to write this big ass article alone at such early in her college career. Like that makes no sense. Yeah. And I'm just like, this is like when she took the when she revealed the tape thing. Like she's taking a lot of baggage right now, and I'm hoping that Spencer and her can talk it out. But I'm just lost as fuck.
I don't know because like he looked really annoyed and hurt when she said, "I'm going after the coach," because the coach just told Jordan and Spencer that basically they're going to be starters next year. They're going to be the key players next year, and all that. So I don't know how like it's going to go down. Like this year isn't even over yet. So yeah, I don't know. Like
it's just so like it's so weird though because I feel like he's annoyed that she doesn't think that he can handle, like being with her while she does that, while she does it. But like
Yeah.
he already said that he don't care what she does as long as she's doing whatever she's happy, because regardless of anything, she's always going to be a journalist with me. She's always going to have to write something that can be, controversial or, life damaging or career damaging. Like he knows that. And he
Yeah.
still was there, like saying, like, I'll be there to support you. And she just don't want that. Like she don't like I just don't know. And like I thought that I would have like learned or like I understand both sides, but it's just so annoying that the writers did that. Like it's they're making it seem like this is the only thing that they can have as a couple that can cause conflict.
Yeah.
Yes, it's early in the season, and yes, since they're both early in their careers as a football player and the journalist, it's going to be some overlap. But like you had them grow so much more and strong, like realizing that they have a problem, they can talk it out. To just have them be like, well, I'm going to write an article about how trash your coach is, and that since you couldn't believe it about Wade, even though I even believe that Wade didn't do it, you didn't support me. Like,
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just like, man, season 5 is gonna be so annoying at the beginning. I just feel it.
especially in the beginning, because like we're going to be watching Bolivia basically like have this angst period like season 3 did all over again. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's
Yo, I
so.
remember season 3 at the beginning. I was so heated because like I was
I was
wondering
pretty
like
up
what the heck is going on?
But now we got them actually dating and like falling in
Yeah.
love more, and they just snatched that shit from us because, like, I don't know what to say. Like, Bolivia left me speechless. Like, I was
Like
like,
truly speechless because I don't know, man. I just hope that they figure it out career like this that much in jeopardy. Like she can find like there's millions of other things to focus on and write about. Like you don't have to like you can stop writing about the school and all that because it's just not even
yeah, like
worth it anymore.
it's
You
not.
already took down Wade. That should be like everything because now like everything is good. Like the coach probably like done some bad things. So many coaches have done bad things. So it's like it did, bro. Don't even get me started on Billy. No, because
Really?
Billy,
Oh, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Since we're
Billy,
here,
he
since we're
pretty
here.
much is in this too.
No. Okay, you want to go to Billy now because
Yeah, Billy, yeah.
no, he needs to sit down. They don't know what to do with Billy. They don't know what to do with Billy.
He got me so
They
heated.
want Billy to be like everything. Like now, they want him to be a coach. They want him to be a principal. They want him to be all the boys like fucking angel who gives information to everybody. He needs to be something. Now, when you on your reaction, when you said you think they might try to do the coach thing, I want them to not do that. They better
Yeah, nah. I don't want that at all. Cause he's
have
already. I like his coach, like his coach, like his wide receivers coach. If the other coach gets fired, he like I want this guy to take over.
the guy that liked Spencer from the
Yeah,
get go.
he's like, he believed in Spencer the whole time.
Yeah,
And,
he already knew.
and
He already
honestly,
knew
he seems like a better Billy. He seems like because he's not in his family, and
he's not going to because like for us, since we love Jordan, Spencer, and everybody on the show, we let Billy do those things. Like we let it slide. Like oh shit, like he did the P test for Jordan. Like we let those things slide because we like like Jordan's our fave. We we gotta get W. But like that's kind of fucked. That's kind of cheating the system. So we cannot have him trying to do whatever it takes on this college. This is college shit. And you see how it kind of fell on, like in All American Homecoming when it came to like the drugs and stuff. Like we do not need that thing, And I feel like Spencer and Jordan themselves, especially Spencer, he, came from Crenshaw and then he got Beverly Hills and then he like strengthened his football in college. He cannot go back to that track where he's relying on Billy to lead him everywhere. Like he has to find out on his own.
And I don't think he's even struggling that much without Billy though. Like
He's
at the beginning, he went to him for like a few things, but like now he's fine.
Yeah, like he talked to his friends, he talked to JJ because both of them are handling football in different teams, different ways. And when JJ told him about meditating, Spencer got it. Him and Olivia was talking. Olivia was like, you know what, like you gotta. It's gonna take some time. He got into it. He even accepted to himself that he wasn't going to kiss up to Wade's ass. He said, you know what, I'm just gonna work my way to get it. So so Billy, he got to stay. He got to stay over there. Let alone like the whole like Billy and Grace thing, I just don't care. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. What is
Yeah.
Billy doing in the high school? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. And I love
like
how yeah,
like a
yeah,
pet.
yeah. I mean, he's just the principal and all that stuff, which I want him to stay there because he knows we didn't even see him coach at all this year. Like he didn't coach at all this season, I don't think.
Yeah.
And which is fine because he just be the principal. We check in
Yeah,
on him
yeah,
every
yeah,
time, every
yeah.
now and then. Like I'm fine with that.
Like now should focus on Billy like finally being there for his family, like how he was for all
Yeah.
Jordan's teams. Like him and Olivia showing up for Jordan, like he's being there to help his help his like the kids essentially and his future son-in-law. Like he's there for them, and now he can work as like being a dad to his
Yeah.
kid, and also being there for his wife. So they got back together.
Yeah, he should be there for
Yeah,
Laura, like
actually the
supporting
focus.
Laura's career now.
Yeah,
Like,
especially
oh,
with her, like, especially right now, like trying to get things back on track. Like, it should be that instead
yeah.
of him putting his like, it's like he wants to have so much like baggage work on him that he picks up things that like you could easily have an easier life and be with your family. Like, no, you're gonna pick up principling, which is a stress in itself. As you just did coach, which was stressful in itself. Like, he's putting on too much. Like, at this point, you should like settle down. Be with your family, support
Yeah.
your sons pursuing your college dreams. Like, why are you trying to put all this stress on yourself? Like, just stop. And let alone like even with the Crenshaw High School thing, it's like we don't see anything there but Preach or Grace mentioning something, and then Billy's like, "Oh, I gotta do something about that." Like, there's nothing else. Like,
Yeah.
I just be zoning out every time the machines come because I'm just like, what happened? What
Yeah, I just
happened?
want to see Billy and Preach at the school like that. I'm fine with just checking in on them. That's it. Like maybe coaching sometimes, seeing Preach join the football team, like be a coach too with Billy, something like that. And I'd be fine with it. But I think now they should like move and like let Laura kind of be like the forefront parent. Because
Yeah,
Grace, I think hopefully like I like Grace's character, but I would like to let Laura because I think Laura is like big now, like because she's working with Coop. Coop that can be like her, like they can like be she could be like the Billy and now and like what like talk to everybody and all that stuff. I would like to
yeah,
see that.
yeah. I'm wondering if they're going to bring Grace to move with her potential, or she's going to do this because like that was something that we were waiting for. Is if she going to like actually agree to be with him still?
Yeah.
Um, but like with Billy, like we need something better for Billy.
Cause I got so mad when he was pressing the coach with Olivia, like I don't like why he was going so hard.
Oh yes, or he's going to end up being there more for his boys because he's going to try to notice some corruptness. And I'm like, sir, that's going to bring attention to how corrupted you used to be. Kind
Yeah,
of like how Marcus was trying to like worry about avoiding corruptness when he corrupted himself. Like, you don't need to do this.
yeah,
Don't have
because
them open a case on your ass. Like,
actually, yeah, he has done some bad things too. So yeah,
exactly. Like, can you just not bring that up? Like, just
and I will never forget. I will never forget when Asher got caught with the steroids and doing all that stuff. This man threw the whole thing, the bottle away in the trash can at the school, in the locker room. So the like the dean of sports and like the high school thing could find it easily. And like, bro, why would you not take it far away and throw it away? Billy like I
Billy,
don't know.
Billy was he was lit too much, and he just needs to stay away. But that's that's something else. So what else you want to talk about next? Do you want to talk about Patience and Coop?
Yeah, I'm glad Coop is not gonna be with
Put the
Patience.
foot down.
I'm glad because and I'm glad. What's the girl's name that Coop's with? I always forget her name.
Fine.
Sky. That's I always call her Star. Sky. I was surprised that Sky was so like okay with her sleeping with Patience. Like I was shook. Like she said, like she wasn't like I feel like she wasn't mad at all about that, which is surprising. And I thought it was kind of weird. Like who would be okay with that? Because they were kind of together. I don't think they like made it official or
Oh
anything
yeah,
like
I'm
that,
gonna make it official.
but I'm still surprised. I don't know.
No, because like for me, I just didn't like. I happy, who basically mentioned the same thing that I said, where I feel like when their relationship, like when they kissed each other, I was like, that's rushed, because like Patience wanted Coop to basically be on her own. She felt suffocated, and she felt like they weren't the same how they used to be. And then when Coop finally gets on her feet, Patience is like, oh, I want to be with you, or like, oh, and then like got jealous of her with being with Sky, and I'm just like that's not it. And
Yeah.
the fact that like with Coop, she was even considering getting back after Patience dumped her, called her suffocating, said that she couldn't breathe, that she couldn't pursue her career, saying that she was like it basically was not the same to even consider dating her after she said that again, especially when y'all just broke up.
Yeah.
Like I'm not surprised because Coop was about to date Sky when she literally accused Sky of stealing. Like,
Yeah.
this is weird thing of like, why would they even try to have it happen again? Like, it would have been better if they had Patience like slowly realize that she misses them, but it's better for her to watch Coop, go on her own and get more. But maybe
Yeah.
this is a push for Patience to put back on her music and stuff like that, since JoJo may be a consistent character, but we'll see.
I just don't want them back together too soon. Like I want them back together eventually, but like not anytime soon, honestly, because Patience does need to focus and get back on her music. And Coop is doing good. Like she's working with Laura. She's and she's doing good. And especially she saved them from that party with the SWAT and all that. So
I was badass.
it's clearly working. Like I like that. Like I love that scene. That scene was really good. So clearly it's working, and clearly like she's learning a lot and she's just growing. So I want that
Yeah,
for Patience.
yeah. She's like Coop automatically taking notes about things, and I appreciate that because once again, this is like I feel like with Coop, she's been trying to find something that was good for her to take seriously. First it was like the rap, and then it was her in her GE, and then it was her finding like getting a job. And even with the job, she's finally getting into a job or an area where she's feeling comfortable, and plus she knows, Laura is not bad. Like once again, she's taking it serious. She's actually interested. She's adapting to what's the rules and precautions. Like she literally saved them that day,
Yeah.
and like I'm happy to see Coop like away from like drama because she always was in drama some way, some form, especially the first two fucking seasons. That was a mess. And then Mo, like everything is heading good for Coop, and I don't want her to be regrets to this this stuck couple with her and Patience. They're like a duo, and I'm just like yes, it's like they were so up each other, and it was all around that. You just see them as with each other and never as their separate entities.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that in season 5 we see them encounter different storylines. Coop working, Patience maybe doing some more music since Layla mentioned her in the CD and stuff like that. Maybe she'll go on tour. Maybe she'll focus on how her and Coop can maybe work it out again. But I need Coop with alone or
Yeah.
working on herself. If Sky cannot distract her, then go for it. But
Yeah.
Patience and her cannot just have these moments where they argue, break up, get jealous, and then use other people to make each other jealous. And the fact that Coop even considered getting back with her, like after they just said they're going to continue different things, I was baffled. I was like, sir,
Yeah, I was shocked. Like I hated that kiss, that moment when I really don't dislike that moment when remember they were in the bedroom and Patience was getting closer and closer, saying like, why didn't she get this Coop and all that stuff. I was just like, oh god, they're gonna kiss. I was like, no, and all that stuff. I was like, no, it's too soon, and all that stuff. And it was just like, what do you mean? Why didn't you get this Coop? She's growing and she's learning. So like that's why. And I don't know, it was just I'm starting to like Sky. Like I hope that Sky is good.
yeah, I told
I
everybody
hope she's not bad. Yeah.
like Clay and Wade was trash and they were new additions, so we have to keep
Bruh, I can't wait.
Oh
Bro,
my god. Okay,
Clay.
okay. So far, the girl that's been working with Spencer on his image, she hasn't been doing anything. But since Lay, like I feel like once she mentioned something to Olivia, that's when Olivia really took that article shit strongly.
Oh yeah.
I feel like when they had interaction, that's when she took it strongly, and maybe that
Yeah.
protecting her more, but I don't trust that. Like, what if she tried to slide in with Spencer now since living her or him on break or something like that?
That would be surprising, but we haven't seen her in a while. But
Yeah,
she
yeah.
probably will come back. Yeah, she wasn't there for like the last 5 episodes or so. So I don't know. That was yo. I remember I called it at the beginning when they first met. I was like, yo, I don't like how this is going. Like feels like kind of flirty ish. Kind of like
Like, no, like I literally thought that she was the one that was doing like those messages and shit like that to Olivia, but I was like, that doesn't make sense,
yeah.
But I don't know. The fact that the team, no, what kills me about that whole way thing is that like, the football team was like, you ain't our QB, and then now when he won that fucking game,
Yeah, nah, yeah, that was
that one
annoying.
dude,
That one
like,
dude, bro, I was like, bro, what? Didn't Wade leave y'all practice and
right,
like go to like a NIL
how
like
hard
deal
he had you
thing?
lie for him,
Like, bro, what?
and the fact that we haven't seen that dude in the beginning of season 4, that guy that played Nate on One Tree Hill, like, why haven't we seen him again?
Oh yeah, I miss him, man. Dang. But I actually, yeah, I'm surprised. Maybe we will see him. Like, hopefully Asher. I hope we don't see him actually, because Asher. I
Yeah,
don't
don't.
want. Yeah, because I don't want Asher to go down that road.
He's somewhere. He's being somewhere. I don't want him to like get
Yeah,
distracted.
yeah,
So
because Asher's doing good right now. Asher's doing good. He's probably gonna get a offer like to be on the coaching staff now.
yeah.
So I love that for Asher. But I'm mad we didn't get to see his girlfriend at all in the like the last like few episodes of the season. But yeah, I don't know. I wonder. You know what? They should have JJ just transfer to Golden Angeles.
Really?
And
Did
they
he
should,
even play?
what?
Did he even play in the football? Wasn't he on the sidelines a
Yeah,
lot?
nah, he played. Yeah, he played because they said his name because he got like a fumble or something like that when Jordan got hurt his hand, and that's what I can't wait to talk about Jordan.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You were
but
mad. Okay, okay.
but hold on, JJ, yeah, I would like for JJ because JJ did become a good character, and
Oh yes.
I feel like at some point they're probably gonna try and have everybody come back together. Like I think Ash is gonna be on Golden Angeles coaching staff, maybe, or actually, if Billy gets the job, he's gonna offer Asher as a coaching spot on his team. So I'm just thinking that's how everybody's gonna come back together. Billy's gonna get the coaching spot. He's gonna say JJ transfer to me, and then he's gonna say Asher come coach.
You not just kind of predict
I can see that happening.
If that happens, just so they can like not be all over the place, I'm gonna crack the fuck up.
Yeah, I can really see that.
They said we're gonna kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah,
and then like how Beverly Hills and Crenshaw used to be like rivals, it'll be still JJ's and them old team.
Yeah.
Them. Wow, but I wouldn't be surprised. But you want to? So since we're talking about Asher and JJ, you want to talk about them so we can get to Jordan and Layla?
Yeah.
Okay, so
we pretty much talked about Asher. Asher about what he's doing good and all that stuff. Yeah. So
I feel like him being separated from everybody else was a good move because like technically once Spencer came to Beverly Hills, Asher was kind of just thrown aside. Like let's be honest, like he had Layla, Spencer got it. Olivia, Spencer got it. The football status, Spencer got it.
Yeah.
The scholarship, JJ got it. So like Asher has been getting the shit stick, especially he did slut shame, and cheat and steroids. Like he's been having a bad for these seasons.
And I've like seeing him grow like a way. I've liked to see that.
Like you're seeing him like tell his friends and stuff like about his mistakes and how you shouldn't be like or do things that will lead to him because once again he's talked to JJ, Spencer, and and Jordan about things that he's experienced and how they shouldn't go down his route or things to avoid. So like he's pretty much the damn older person to them in a sense of, man, I experienced this and this and this and this, but don't be like me. So to see him once again get in a committed relationship with somebody that he understands and that he's putting on this bigger role to pursuing his career and like making oranges into lemonade by knowing that since he can't play football, he can at least still have a connection to football by playing as a coach.
Yeah,
that's like a big step for him. And let alone like I'm still shocked that we haven't really seen about his parents. So that was like a big thing in last season.
Oh yeah, I was surprised.
But
yeah,
see how he's handling it on his own, and obviously pitting like him and Spencer talking, which I don't believe them being friends at all. Like I said, it's refreshing because Like everybody else is struggling with like getting adapted to the football team or getting like back on their feet. Ash was probably the only one besides JJ, I think, that was like, okay, let's get going. What can I do to help? Like everybody else was trying to get used to being in college and getting, to classes, football, journalism, music. And he was the only one that was like, yo, listen, I know the ropes. I know how to I know some techniques and moves that can like help. So I got you. So
yeah.
And plus his girlfriend Jamie, I mean, we hope we see more about her.
Yeah, because I like them together. I like them. So hopefully we get to see more of them in season 5.
Yeah.
And and there's not really much on JJ. JJ, he's just vibing.
He's vibing, but he's realistic now.
Yeah.
Because they made JJ like this comedic relief, this person that's all about parties and getting drunk, whatever the case may be, to have JJ be the only person that genuinely realized the flaw in the friendship. So I feel like a lot of shows do this where there's always like a shift, or a drifting of relationships, and no one really calls it out. It's like at the breaking point. And JJ, first of all, he didn't just like call everybody out. He did a scheme, like a fucking theme party to basically get everybody kind of working together in places that they haven't done in years.
Yeah, I liked it too. It was a good idea too, and it worked.
It was good. And like he took it serious. Like he crafted who he wanted to work, who needed to work with each other, got the music and stuff prepared, the letters prepared, the clues, and he made since he's always a party man, that was his most vulnerable part, to like not only merge the importance of his friendships with everybody, but to merge it with something that they known of him to do, which is make parties. And for everybody to kind of like laugh at him, that's one of the most fucked up things I've seen. But you kind of see JJ realize that he's not always fine. Like, yeah, he's cool. He's like one of the most stress-free persons there is. But seeing him say like he's not okay and that this is not okay, and him showing genuine sadness for the separation of their friendship is something serious. Because a lot of people make like, oh yeah, I hope we still be friends 10 years down the line and don't take it serious. And he did that, say, yo, listen, that's not gonna happen. Keep ourselves together and we're gonna be friends. But it is nice to see him be outside of just a party.
Yeah, because we got more on his backstory too. So,
like he's getting backstory, he's getting emotional development and how much the friendship is to him, and that there's more to him than just a job.
Yeah.
And even him like Merton bonding with that guy who was his tutor, like.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I do think he's gonna become like go to Golden Age just because like it just makes sense. So I see it happening at some point. I don't know when, but I definitely see it. And I like his character development, his backstory.
If it actually happens, they're gonna have to add you in the writing room. Like, like imagine, but
yeah, that'd be funny.
Now we're here. To Jordan.
Bro, I got so heated. Bro, when he punched Wade, I was so mad at him because, like, bro, you're a starting quarterback, doing good, you're playing great. I get it. Wade's the worst, and he said what he said about Olivia was wrong, but like, who cares? Like, you got his spot. You're good. Like,
he couldn't push him or like use his elbow or something.
Yes, like you gotta use even your elbow is bad. He should just pushed him. He should
mug him to like the gate, the locker room, like how Spencer did or something. You punched him.
Yeah.
And you almost fumbled the game.
He really, for real, like he's so lucky that Spencer is elite
as fuck, because I knew I was sitting here at the edge of my fucking seat because I was like, I don't know, it can go anywhere at this point. Like, who can get it?
Wait, I hate when that happens. That hasn't happened in a while. Hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, like, oh, your computer, it be catching L's on fear.
But it really does.
Like I just don't understand like why he didn't do anything else to like just like to attack Wade. Like, why did he have to genuinely punch him?
Yeah, because he did the most, and now he's probably gonna lose his spot because he's out for 6 weeks.
He just got weeks. Like, why did they have to repeat that storyline again? Like, I knew that shit wasn't gonna be in it. Like, why would you bring that shit back?
He's such an idiot, man. Like, it had me the most heated I've been in a while. Like, Everything was going good. Like you got Wade off the team. You got him off the team. You got his spot. You're starting QB.
Literally, he had nothing to
Bruh.
do. Like, what if the coach and them was in there and they saw you punch him and said, "Nah, you off the team." Like,
Yeah, he could have lost his spot. He could have been
yeah,
off
he
the
was
team.
good at. Like, what if somebody actually went back into the football, chill area and was like, "Yo, who socked him? Who did it?" And then he wake up like, "Oh, Jordan did." Like, you playing with fire.
Yeah,
You playing with fire right now.
he's an idiot because I don't even know. That just made me mad.
I was like, yeah, fuck that, yo, hit him. But then I was like, damn, how hard did you punch this man?
Yeah, like
he shot him because his hand was hurting off the bat.
yeah, his hand was like all bruised. I'm like, whoa, like
I'm
he
like,
must have
damn,
put all his force into that.
right. Shit, he said that's for my $600. Like,
Yo, yeah, like he really got finessed out of that
no,
$600.
he
I'll
did.
never forget that. I'll never forget that.
I will never forget that because I was sitting here and I'm just like, what the fuck happened? Like, kid you not, I was
Hey,
like,
what happened to Isaiah? What happened to them? Yo, he never got out of the doghouse with them, bro. He's like, yo.
he hasn't. Like, was he on the team?
I like, yo, I haven't seen him in a long time. Like, ever since that one moment where like he was over Spencer on the depth charts, he was like, "Don't worry, you'll get it next time." We never saw him again, yo. Spencer had that man killed or something. Like, yo, that man's out.
You think he got him killed? No, because like the last time we saw him was when last time we really paid attention to him was when Jordan gave the $600.
Wait.
Jordan gave Wade the $600 to be free from doing those wacky moves, and then they gave the stuff to Isaiah. Like,
wow, like yo, I don't know what made me just think about him because I didn't even think about him at all when I was in the reaction.
No, we mentioned it in the last episode. We were like trying to figure out where he was, but like I genuinely don't know what happened to that guy. Like, he just quit football.
And Jordan hasn't mentioned him at all. Like they were like close. They were close.
And they made it. Yeah, they made it because like they made it seem like Jordan and Isaiah was going to be the main attractions for the team, and then to find out like all it took was Spencer getting his importance, and then Isaiah gets pushed aside like a piece of cornbread. Like,
yeah, I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
It's actually fucking sad though, because like, what happened to him? Y'all showed us him getting close to Jordan because we were like, okay, well maybe they'll get other friends at the school. But like Isaiah literally gone, like he gone as hell.
Yeah.
Clay took his spot on the show to get some screen time.
Bruh, that's what we gotta talk about. Clay, bro. I lost it when he walked in. I was like, yo.
Right.
Yeah.
Are we done with Jordan? Or are we gonna go to
or I mean we could go to him and Layla.
Yeah, him and Layla. Okay, him and Layla real quick.
Yeah.
How you feel about that first kiss?
I think it was really good. I like the music, the build. I think it was really good. I think it was. I said in my reaction that it's better than his and Simone's first kiss because their kiss wasn't like any build up. Like it was a build up, but like I feel like it wasn't as impactful as their first kiss. You know?
Yeah, because like I don't know. I just feel like the lighting was there.
The lighting, the music, the slow mo, like
the slow mo.
It was like all that.
It ate down. So
I don't think they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna be a better couple or anything, but I think that moment was just better. Like,
I mean, I feel like you think they're gonna get like into a relationship, or they want to like build things up slow since
they're definitely gonna build it up slow. Yeah, they're not gonna jump right in because Layla doesn't even want to jump right in and all that. So I think they're gonna build it up for probably like a few episodes at most. At most, it'll go to the mid-season finale. So yeah, but I don't think no longer than that though, because I'm also wondering how she's gonna handle the whole Clay thing. So I wonder, but I think it was a good moment. What do you think about it?
Okay, so for me, all right. So first of all, Layla's dad is fucking hot garbage. Now, I thought that he would have been better. I don't even know why I'm surprised. Like, because he falling in love with somebody who's actually being loyal. Yeah. And not taking advantage of somebody. I was like, okay, well, maybe he's doing something. No, he's literally not. Like, this guy is giving his own business that should have been something that's running as a legacy to his daughter. He gives it to somebody else.
Yeah, he should have at least asked her. He should have asked her if she wanted it. Like again, like he should have asked her.
Literally, like how are you gonna give this something that's like y'all legacy to this fucking guy that you don't even know? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand it all. Like, why would you sit here and never talk to your daughter about it because she got a career? She got a career. Like, what are
Yeah,
you talking about, my dude?
yeah. And when she said she didn't want the company and like all that, that was like seasons
Yeah, like,
ago.
like, like
That was
exactly.
seasons
Like,
ago.
yeah,
So
that was a long ass time ago. Like Layla was in a different point in her life. Like, she was still, dealing with stuff, which he didn't understand. How the fuck did you before you had? Like, she's in a different place now. She's headstrong. Well, she already headstrong, but she's finally back heading to her like season 3 before Carrie Ruth, whatever that lady name was. She's getting back there. She got her friends. She got her boo Jordan. Like, she's heading to thriving. You want to give that shit to Clay?
yeah,
But we haven't even seen her really interact. Like, you gave Layla this kind of this push of, oh well, maybe you should give him a chance, and then you suddenly a fucking Layla shipper talking about something. Oh well, what? And then now you giving that shit to Clay.
yeah. And when Clay, I knew it. She was like, "Well, it's somebody you know really well," and all that. I'm like, bro, it's Clay.
I knew because it was so embarrassing because you seeing her tell something. Oh my god, like, you're really gonna let me own the business? Like, it's such a big thing. I'm ready. And he's like, oh, not you, love. Sorry, Clay. I'm like,
that's so awkward. So awkward. Like,
Clay is so petty because he coming at smug. Like,
yeah, he's after ripping up that letter too. Yeah, I'm like,
no,
I got that letter.
not you
Yeah,
bring up that letter, no, dead ass. That was petty.
yeah,
That was petty.
yeah.
He ripped that shit up and said,
Yeah, he was. That was. I still can't believe he did that. I don't know. It's gonna be crazy.
And he said, and what about it?
Yeah, I can't. He's gonna be so petty with it. He's gonna be so petty with this.
Petty as fuck because I was sitting here and I'm just like, damn, like he really just ripped that.
Yo, and Jordan's gonna be heated too. Jordan's gonna be heated.
No, not even just Jordan. Like, Clay's gonna be heated because he's gonna realize that he was right.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, oh, you can give me a chance, but you're gonna get this dude that had a girlfriend a chance that was with a girl.
Yeah.
Like, they had a whole girlfriend. He's gonna be petty.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
I don't need, and Jordan, since his hand hurt, whatever, we do not need him punching any more people. He gotta be relaxing. So that's gonna be a hard ass thing. It's gonna be a hard ass thing. So,
yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy, but like, I mean, I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be elite. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, but they better fix Bolivia, dead ass. Now
they better, yeah.
Let's get into All American Homecoming.
Yeah. Yo, I fear I'm gonna take my biggest L, man. I'm scared I'm gonna take my biggest L. Yeah.
And what's that?
I don't know.
Damon, huh?
Nah, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. I'm not worried at all. They're gonna be.
Because why would Thea call her a bitch? Like, she's so.
Yeah. It really made me like annoyed because Thea, like, she has so much growth and like
regressing her back to a mean girl character. Like,
yeah, like going through that whole time and then getting injured out of nowhere and not being able to play for what 6 months or 6 weeks, something like that.
I think so, yeah.
And then losing your spot, but it's not like she's losing her spot forever. Like, she's still gonna be like one of the best.
Yeah, I just like, for me, like, Thea and Damon is more of a, I think they, like, regardless of how you ship them, I think they trauma bonded. Like, Damon was like essentially like somebody that saved her. And we haven't really got her like talk about it that much. Like, yes, we got her like that one episode where she was dealing with it and she was talking to Simone about it, pushing Simone away. And she finally talked to, JR's ex-girlfriend about it. But we never really got to like to see her talk to like a counselor about it, or maybe like see how she like handles the trauma or the afterburn of like, telling, the school about it. We haven't really seen her. We just saw her automatically get into a relationship with Damon. And I just feel like this season was just so over the place to where they thought they wasn't going to get a season 2 because like this season is already like solidifying in games, and that shouldn't happen if you're trying to do other couples, you know, like George, like Thea and Damon, I can't take them serious because Damon was so strong on Simone that it's kind of like even if you know they're not going to get together at all, like it's too late because you had him come on so strong, and then you develop Thea to this girl who like supposed to have this hard girl, this mean girl exterior, who is going to be a bigger competition to Simone. You should have marinated that thing. You should have had that been a definitive thing, and then had Thea be friends with everybody around her. Yeah. So then her and Simone could have became mutual some way somehow, instead of having Simone for like you know and her come together and then just throw that shit over a guy. And then instead of her blaming not only like Damon, like why didn't you tell me? You just blame it on Simone, and Simone is literally mourning her ex-boyfriend. Like you gotta be fucking joking.
I mean, it's so much. Man, I just want Thea to be good. Just clearly worried about just her tennis career. So I don't know where it's gonna go.
Like I feel like it's this thing where we're supposed to hate her and be like, oh, F you, whatever. But the thing is that she got this guy, it's her first boyfriend, to find out that he technically could be somebody else and leave her any minute. Yeah. And her comfort is shifted. Because not only is like if Damon was a problem, she would probably be like, okay, let me push this aside. But she got distracted with that. Like, so that kind of shifted her off. This is her first relationship introduction, and she's confused and she's like nervous because once again, like him and Simone had something, and then you also got her getting injured, and then also potentially losing her spot on the tennis team. She's like all of her comfort zones is just shifted. Like she's losing everything. So she's gonna go into defense mode. But at the end of the day, like they should never had tried to make it seem like they're gonna be friends, her and Simone, that they were just gonna like have this in the first place, you know?
Yeah, I want those two to be friends though, and I think they will be. I think Thea's gonna I don't want it to happen, but I think at some point her and Damon could break up, and then her and Simone could like be at odds again or something like that.
Yeah, or like once again, like no friendships is not possible. Obviously, like Layla and Olivia are still besties after like switching boyfriends for a while. Yeah. So like it's not like a hard thing, but it's just like really, girl. And the thing is that like if you're gonna be mad at Simone, like imagine how you gonna be friends with Keisha and Nate when they're literally friends with Simone. They're besties with her before you are.
Yeah, but I think Nate and Thea are like so close now. I don't think Nate would just like switch up. I think Nate would try and get them to be on.
I feel like Nate, she would try to, you know, like keep like a neutral ground because she already was friends with JR and Damon when they had the little thing. Yeah. She was still friends with Damon and Simone when they had the little like, you know, little with their little break. So like I don't think it's hard. She's gonna distance herself from Thea, but I feel like she's gonna probably have to like hang out with her at a different time than going to hang out with Simone. But we honestly won't know. So next, we want to talk about Damon. Just we're on Damon and Thea. Damon, oh my God, they hit it with like a triple whammy. Like they faked us out and made it seem like they were like, you know, JR and Damon.
Yeah, and they are brothers. Like,
and then they were like, well, they're not related, but you know, who knows because you got different bone marrow. Then they're like, oh, well, your dad had an affair, which still happened, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And then was like, oh, actually, you don't really gotta blame your dad because this whole time you like your real dad was right there.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. He really walked in there when JR and his dad were talking, and he was just like, you know what, let me just throw this out here.
That's so wild though, because like he fucked up because like he thought that JR was mad at him. Now JR is completely mad at him.
Yeah, because like that's literally his brother, and like he literally gave him away, didn't think he was his son. Like, why would you not take a paternity test? Like, nothing. Like, just because you got scared and because you felt like you couldn't do it.
Nothing. Like, it's bad because I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, you got to be.
Bro, you couldn't
even get a DNA test. You just gave a baby. You cheated and then said fuck the baby. Like,
this man
really?
This man is down bad.
That's fucking crazy. And if you saw how Damon was acting with the mom,
Yeah.
He ain't gonna give you back, sir. He
Yeah.
ain't gonna give you back. You ain't getting no trust from him.
I
So,
love his relationship with his mom though now. Like
yeah,
his mom, I love that relationship.
yeah.
But yeah,
He's not
his what do we even call like him? We call him like his like fake dad. Because I don't think he's gonna see him as his dad. Like,
yeah, I don't even know. Like I just feel like it's so crazy because like Damon, his world just keeps getting shifted and switched and flipped every day.
yeah,
Like, and like this is on his first, like this is literally him just like he just wanted to find his family and he got like a triple whammy.
yeah.
God damn, I would have said I give up.
And man, I hate how Damien didn't tell Thea like about
Yeah.
like he told Simone though. I'm just like, bro.
I mean,
Yeah,
but you can't really get mad at him because he's closer to Simone and she already knew about the family thing. Like she was
yeah,
with him, she was already her and JR was already like already fucking basically making conspiracy theories about who the parents could be. And then so she's already first of all already the number one you know investigator. And
yeah,
then she also went with him to meet, you know, his parents. So like she would have known before anything, and plus she was still like his best friend, even though they liked each other like more.
yeah,
She was still like somebody that the closest person that he got to on, you know, the show with Thea. They just got together, and she don't really
yeah.
know everything. So
But
he
still,
was
I mean, that's his girlfriend. Like, think about it. If like you were dating somebody and
yeah,
they
but
told
yeah, like
like, yeah,
like
so it'd be like,
yeah, understandable, but like they just started dating like 2 days ago. So, like, they were dating 2 days ago, and most of the time that they were talking, it was them flirting or him, you know, helping her deal with the trauma. So, it was never really a moment of them talking about his frustrations because, like, he just found out. I mean, he could say something when he snapped at JR and she had to tell him about himself.
yeah,
But like even then, that's still early in a relationship to like give somebody the full dirt that you don't even know about.
yeah, true,
Because like he
true.
don't really know the whole rundown. He just assumes things until he get the confirmation at the end. So I mean, he could have told Thea, but like once again, it's kind of this thing of like, you know, like they started dating and you know she is his girlfriend,
Yeah,
and he don't want to put baggage on her about like why he feels this way. So
yeah. It's just I don't know. Just
kind of, it's
felt
kind of, kind
kind
of
of
rough thing.
wrong, weird.
So
But yeah, I just feel bad for Thea, honestly, and
yeah,
I just don't want to see Thea get hurt.
yeah. It's
Um,
bad because she's gonna get hurt in some way, some form. Like they got
yeah.
about it, but whew,
I just hope that when she does, I don't want them to make her a mean girl. I want her to
I
be a
think
part
they're
of the
gonna try to go
squad.
down. They're gonna try to do that route for sure.
Yeah, I want her to be a part of the team and squad.
Yeah.
Like,
So well, we gotta marinate with that one. But who's next? Oh, Cam and Keisha.
yo, these ships,
Please, shit.
they are
The
the
one,
moment. They are the moment.
the
Like
one,
that, that's it. They're it.
the
Like
one. The fact like the first kiss,
nah, they're
they
definitely the best.
down. Like it was so good because like the fact that she like read him like something that was so sacred to her emotions, her feelings,
Yeah.
and told him, you know, how she felt. And then for her to be like, "Are you ready for like, you know, I'm ready," and him say he's ready for this shit, like so much development, you know. I just hoping that nothing happens because he has to pay for that semester.
Yeah, that's crazy. He just helped them raise so much money and he gotta pay.
Right.
What?
And they like, yo, make sure you pay that money.
I'd be like, yo, what did I just help y'all earn? Like, yo, you
Right,
better take
like
it out. You better take it out of that.
well, you better take my donation money and go.
Yeah,
So
you better take that money out of
that
that. Like,
no, but in all seriousness, I can relate to Cam so much because that used to be the most stressful times of the winter and summer break. When like July would hit or like December would hit or like January would hit or something like that, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, make sure you pay your dues." And that should be like 2K.
that's
I'm like, damn.
ridiculous. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it makes your stomach turn. We get that email that's like your billing is here, and I'm like,
No, it's not.
no, it's
Delete
not.
that real quick. Delete it real quick.
Delete. Pay. I just like waiting until like the week or two before to like make sure like in case they hallucinate with the prices and pay it.
Yeah.
But it's so stressful. And I know for a fact, and I'm hoping that it's not, I feel like that might cause a problem because he's gonna probably feel like um lesser than her because once again her dad is like,
Oh yeah, he is.
I don't
Yeah,
I don't want him to feel like he's not worthy of her because he can't afford to pay the bill, whatever, or he don't want her
yeah.
help with paying the school bill. But maybe he'll talk to Nate, because Nate and
Cause he's not on the football scholarship really anymore. Cause he skipped the thing, the curfew thing to be there for Keisha and to do that performance and all that. So we'll see what happens with that. Maybe he still be on the football
give
team.
him a scholarship on the baseball team. Damn.
Yeah, like
Please.
something like
What are y'all doing? Wait. I mean, even though it's crazy because we shouldn't be rooting for him because he was trash All American, but like that man grew, man.
nah, he really came up. Like he really like he's top three
trash.
now. He's top three. Like
he top elite. I don't tell
yeah.
y'all, but yeah.
Nah, he really is the best though. Like
but like once again, I don't think there's anything to say about them because they elite. Can't wait to see their relationship. Like after our L that we taking was polygamy right now. Like we need something.
That ass like
yes. Okay, who else? Okay, we do. Oh yeah, we do have Marcus and Amara.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we predicted, everybody finding out about Marcus and the team feeling like they wouldn't trust him. I'm just worrying about how he will come back.
Yeah.
To be honest, I feel like he'll be back in no time. Like
yeah, I think he will be too.
Because this is something that was like that's when he was younger. People make mistakes, just like how when JR made a mistake and left the team, or like when they were coming at Damon. Like it's gonna take a while, but maybe him and Amara can like find some peace, get back together.
Yeah.
Run it, but
And I like what's Damon's mom going there to help him and like making sure he ate and all that stuff and took his pills and got his medicine for him, all that stuff. I love that. Like that was
because
that was good.
like the fact that they're actually like genuinely like friends, like because when we first saw them, he didn't even want her on the baseball like on the field because of how he was with Damon. To them now being like her trusting him with her son, like that really shows like how they grown, even though they weren't even like the main character on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's it. Like,
but him and Amara, I don't know about him and Amara. I don't know. Like she was checking on him and he wouldn't call her back and all that stuff. He wouldn't open the door or nothing like that. So I don't know.
Yeah, and then I feel like with Amara, she's still focusing on Bringston.
Oh yeah, and she got that job now too because of her sister. She up.
Tina. One thing All America gonna do is somehow make a parent that's trash better for some way somehow. And Tina came in clutch because now Amara is like going to be controlling the school. So
and she's the one she gave them the last donation to save the school. So yeah, that's big.
Donate some money to Cam.
Donate. but yeah, that's good though. I'm glad. I don't know what's gonna happen to Keisha's dad though now.
I don't know. Maybe he'll be a better dad,
Yeah, because
maybe he'll be there for her more. And like get more closure about her mom because it like he's always been so busy with everything else and doing the dirty deeds and dirty work to like try to protect the school and try to protect it. So we'll see.
That's good though for Amara though. She's gonna be
clutch.
Yeah,
she's gonna play. She don't play, so she can really get her career in gear and flourish. But that's it. And then I feel like with JR, maybe we can see him once again talk to his ex who he thought was cheating. Maybe they can get back together and talk it through. Or
because we didn't see her at all in this episode or anything. So
we haven't seen her since she went with Thea. So maybe they can like get closure on their relationship, and then maybe even him and Simone can start dating since Damon's clearly.
Since Damon's clearly with the better girl, like the better choice, the better option right now.
Better choice? The one that's
Thea going pro, she's making big moves,
The better one. Don't be trashing this shit out here.
So,
but wasn't Damon trying to wait? What was the ending scene? Was Damon leaving the school?
Oh, wasn't he? He took a call from a coach, right? Remember?
Yeah. So
yeah, I think was that the last scene?
I think that was. Yeah. Was that the guy that always like come for them?
Yeah, it's the guy. Yeah, because remember he kept calling and like he was in the office with them and saying, "Yo, come play for me" and all this stuff. And then the other coach was just like fine with it. Like, yo, he was like, "Don't you can't you can't approach other players from teams," but he like do anything to stop
He
it.
don't care. He don't care. He wanted him and JR on the team. He wanted anybody. Like for him to call the team trash, he always trying to steal their players.
Yeah,
But
and yeah, yeah.
what if Cam start playing football for him?
Nah, he plays baseball. Oh, baseball. Wait, that'd be kind of crazy. But like, I don't know where that school is.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what? He actually that would be crazy.
Oh, it'll be crazy.
But he would go to a different school. I'm not trying to see him and Keisha long distance or
Yeah,
anything. Like,
we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. I'm gonna revoke that. But yeah, and then Simone, she's staying at the school because she was about to leave. She said, "Listen,
oh yeah,
she can play, and he is on that bench."
that would have been kind of crazy. Yo, nah. I think he's gonna be on the bench and then she's gonna take her spot right back. Like
You
it's
sure?
nothing.
You sure?
Yeah.
Sure.
Um,
When is Simone really show that she better?
she probably really is because she's the lead, so they're probably gonna like make her. These gonna come back. She's gonna be like number 2 or something like that. She's not gonna be number
Right?
one.
She just might. Like that means that. But the thing is that what if Simone gets so much more experience in like a leader role that when her and Thea obviously fight for who's going to keep her position, she beats Thea. That's gonna be crazy, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So anything else we should talk about before we close out, or yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I don't think anything else really big
Yeah, I mean,
happened.
I feel like nothing happened in these finales except for this continuation of shit that we already seen.
Yeah, and if Simone would have went to Golden Angeles, imagine like that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy.
Would have been a mess.
Yeah,
But yeah, we would have eat regardless. But yeah.
yeah,
All right.
but that was the finales.
Yeah, that was our All American and All American Homecoming discussion for the finale. Make sure comment and subscribe for more of our podcast episodes.
Yeah,
Once again, our social medias will be linked so you can check us out for future updates when we stream other shows and react to things. Once again, Arlon reacts to All American and All American Homecoming, and I'm just giving up on reacting. Just for editing purposes, not because the show was like bad.
Yeah,
Editing was stressful for me, so.
she does a lot of shows. So
yeah, and also All American is on Netflix. All American Homecoming is on HBO Max. Don't know why that is different, but yes. So, next time, guys.
Peace.